Hi everybody, welcome back to Nanny's Reborn Nursery. I know it's been a hot minute, it has, but life has been happening big time here. I'm majorly sidetracked with a lot of things. It's a busy time of the year, and that's just how it goes. We're all doing great, everybody's fine. Still have some some things going on, but it's going to be that way for quite some time, I'm sure. But I just wanted to check back in with you all. It's like I said, it has been a while, and I do I do apologize for that. Now, a lot of my time that I'm spending, now a while ago I just boxed up 2 babies. Yay! I'm finally trying to see a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel. I've got 4. I've got 4 more babies that are on Layaway with different people. So, yeah, 2 are in the living room and 2 are in here. I like 2 more babies in here, in this pink day bed thing that I fixed here. And then this baby bed will be cleared off. And I'm not for certain. I'm thinking that I've got a side rail that goes on this baby bed, and it makes it into a baby bed, instead of like a day bed type area. But I may put that side rail back on this, the day bed thing, where I had all my toddlers sitting, and use it as a bed for my smaller babies. Yay! Yeah, because I'm into my smaller babies. I like the smaller ones. My newborns and my 0 to 3. Yes. But I've been sitting all morning cuddling with Case. I have. I started once to do a video with him, and I thought, no, I don't really want to do that. We're gonna do a video with Charlie. Sweet Charlie. But yeah, this is going to be a little bit big on him, but I'm going to put this on him. It's Halloween, and I love Snoopy. Love Snoopy. So there's the bottoms, and it's just got like it's footless. So there's that, and then here's the little top. It might be just a little bit big. Excuse me, I just drank an RC. And yeah, not a good time to drink an RCs when you're fixing to come and do a video, huh? But I thought this outfit would look so cute with that red hair. Look at that hair, you guys. Ah, and those green eyes. Mommy's boy. Mommy's boy. Now, Charlie is he's the Archie sculpt, and I can't remember his sculptor and his artist's name. I can't remember that either. Oh, well, that's how Nanny rolls with it. I cannot remember his artist's name, but I got him at the not Kansas, but the Dolls of the World Expo in North Carolina year before last. And so he's my Dolls of the World Expo baby. He's the only baby that I bought at that show. I love this little guy so much. He's just, I don't know. There's just something about that little face. I'm telling you. But yeah, let's see here. He is so pretty. You guys, look at these eyes. I want you to look at those eyes. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Oh my gosh, they're so pretty. And with that red hair, oh, it's perfect. See, I'm perfect. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And he's got that wonderful paint texture that I love so much. I'm going to get him a little pair of, let's see here. We may use these. We'll use these. I've got these over here. We'll use these. Yep, that'll work. That'll work. I was thinking at one time I had some little pumpkin ones, but don't know where I've put them, and I should have gotten that situated beforehand. Let's put him on some socks. Let's see here. Let's put him on some sockies. Let me get some over here. Ignore the way I'm dressed today. I'm just in my own little, you know, own little error. Don't know. Are those black or navy blue? Those are navy blue. I don't really want to, you know, I don't like putting black and navy blue right on that, on their vinyl like that. That bothers me. Let's see about these. Let's do these. Let's do these. These will work out good. We'll do those. They look like little tennis shoes. They got like a little tennis shoe print on them. We'll do these because we're not going to be able to really see them anyway. Charlie's got some good sized feet too. Speaking of feet, look at that foot. That's a long foot. And of course, Ollie's going to bark. I think I hear hubby coming up here on the tractor. Or is that an airplane? It could be an airplane. I believe it is. It's your airplane, Charlie. Yeah. Okay, now we'll get it done. Yeah, y'all know what I done. Okay, last week, you know, I don't know if I'd said anything about this or not, because it's been about a week since I've made a video. But last week I had said something to the effect of, because that's when I done, that's when I done my video, my face-to-face video in my living room. And I had said something about hubby's colonoscopy was last week. Well, we got all ready, and you know, there this past, oh, that fits you good. That fits you good, little man. It's a little bit loose, baggy on the legs, but that's okay. I like my outfits to fit my sweeties loose. I don't like real tight clothes on my babies. But anyway, last Tuesday it was, me and him got to talking, and we were fixing to go to Walmart to get his prep kit for his colonoscopy. Well, I said, let me get your papers out and let me read over them and make sure that we're going to, you know, I'm going to take them with me, make sure, you know, that we get the right thing, la, 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 la. Got to looking. Now, this is just something I overlooked, you guys. And it's easy to do. And there's a lot going on here, as I have told you in the past, or that I told you last week. But busy, lots going on. But got to looking at his papers, and he was supposed to have quit taking his aspirin. He takes an aspirin every day for his heart. He was supposed to have quit taking his aspirin the week before. Because if you have like a polyp, you know, or anything like that, oh my gosh, look how cute. Oh, you look, you are a little pumpkin. You're a little pumpkin boy. Yes, you are. Oh my gosh. That is adorable. I'll have to take you to the living room. Set you in the living room so I can see your fall outfit. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. But, what was I saying now? I'll lose my train of thought. He was supposed to have quit taking his aspirin a week prior to his test. Well, had he quit? Well, no. Because, like I said, with everything going on, I overlooked that step. A very important step. And you're not supposed to take aspirin because if in the event that if they found like a polyp, you know, or anything like that, colonoscopies are just gross anyway, if you ask me, but it's a test that's necessary. It needs to be done. But, yeah, anyway, in the event that there is a polyp and they have to remove it and everything, it would bleed like really, really bad if you had aspirin in your system. So, yeah, I goofed that up. So we didn't get to go and have the colonoscopy last week. So I called and rescheduled it, and it is this Thursday now. So he will have to start his prep day after tomorrow. Day after tomorrow. By the way, I had a sweet precious lady that paid off, two sweet precious ladies that's paid off their babies, but one today as well. And thank you. Mwah. Thank you, because that keeps me, I've got a lot going on, especially, husband's colonoscopy, blah, 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 blah. But thank you for paying her off. Look how cute those look. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. How adorable. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. See, that his red hair, that's perfect. Perfect. I'm going to use this little comb. But what was I saying? Oh, I sidetracked myself so bad. I'm terrible about that. I'm sorry, you guys. But anyway, his colonoscopy he will be prepping for that Wednesday. Yay, hubby. Bless his heart. It's just, there's nothing wrong with him, you guys. Now, as far as I know, there's nothing wrong. It's just time for his colonoscopy. And with the pain he was having in his side, they wanted to check that too while they're in there to make sure, just to make sure everything is A-okay. Isn't that right, Charlie? Yeah, mommy's sweet Charlie boy. Look at that. Oh my gosh. He's so adorable. Love this little guy so much. So much. I do. You guys, it's weird. Charlie is petite. Charlie's a little guy, but Charlie's a big guy. He's long, kind of. And he's like 0 to 3 size. I believe that's a helicopter I'm hearing. Or no, maybe that is the tractor. Who knows? Anyway, it's got Ollie barking, as you can hear. Speaking of, oh my gosh, you guys, that dog, I'm telling you. I'll set you up here on this pillow so they can see you better and they can see me too while I talk to them. He has started giving me, what, on his shots. Okay? On his insulin injection. He started giving me, what, on that. And when I first started giving him his injections, he was fine. He was doing great. Just like he didn't even know that I had even given him a shot. You know what I'm saying? He had no clue. It's just, the needle is so tiny. It's like almost microscopic. I can't even hardly see it with my glasses on. But I had been getting him in the scruff of the neck. And that's where the insulin really, it absorbs better there. In that area. But, he just looks so cute. I love him so much. But, it's like after a certain amount of time, Ollie ups and decides he knows I'm up to something. He knows I'm doing something to him, and he knows that there's just a twinge of a little pinch or something's going on. So now he's giving me, what? I have to give Ollie his shot by myself. And I'm going to explain. Ollie has to have his injection of a morning after he eats. Ollie has to have an injection in the evenings or nighttime, just according, after he eats his supper. Normally, those are the times that hubby is not here to help me. And I live alone. Other than my sweet babies, and they can't help me. But hubby is gone, a lot. And well, sometimes not enough. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's I have to do it. I have to depend on me. I have to figure out a way and my own process to give him his shots. Can't depend on nobody else. I've got to do this myself because somebody's not always here, okay? And he has to have that insulin right after he eats. He has to. So I had started giving him his shot in his back flank, like his hip area. And you can give it to him there as well. And that seemingly is not working out either, because you're supposed to pull up the hide, like, you're supposed to make like a little tent effect with the hide and put the needle in this way. And I had started giving him his shot in his hip, which is not going really all that well because Ollie has lost a lot of weight and he doesn't have much fat back there. And you have to be careful and not get that insulin in a muscle, because if you do, it doesn't absorb correctly. And it absorbs better in the neck anyway. But here's the thing. Giving him his injection in his neck, he can get away from me. And he's wiggling around. He's moving around. He's giving me you-know-what. And it makes it 1,000 times more difficult to give it to him. And I think I have an Ollie hair hung somewhere around my nose ring, and it is tickling the fire out of me. Ollie hairs are not your friend, trust me, because they're really, 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 really fine and wispy. Not wispy, you just like a stray hair. It's weird. But anyway, yes, he's decided that he's going to give me you-know-what. And that's fine. I'm going to give him you-know-what right back. I'm still fighting with him every time he gets an injection. Now, sometimes it's not bad, but I've not been able to give it to him in his neck in quite some time. So with that being said, he's being a fart head is what he's doing. And it's causing me trouble, you guys. I mean, I'm just me. I'm just this one person. And so tomorrow, late evening tomorrow, he has an appointment with the vet. And we're going to do some blood work to see how he's doing. That'll be his first check since he has started all of his insulin injections. I hope and pray that comes back good. Because that's kind of a definite on my part. How am I doing as a dog mom? How am I doing as the mom of my fur baby? Because it's left up to me to feed him the proper foods. It's left up to me to give him his insulin injections on time. And I just feel like this all depends on me. But with that being said, we will find out tomorrow what his blood work shows. But I'm going to have her, while I'm there, I'm going to have her to work with me and hopefully see if we can figure out a method, like how I can hold him to get him that injection in his neck. Every time I go to pull up that hide or just the hair to make that little tent look with the skin, I don't know if that makes sense, but when you pinch it a little bit and pull it up, then you put the needle in this way. Instead of going, down, you don't do that. You put it in this way. And every time I go to pull up that hide on the back of his neck, he goes berserk. I've not even put the needle in his neck yet, and he's going crazy. And it's like I said, this needle is teeny, teeny, tiny. You can't even hardly see it. But I'm going to have to work out a process, okay? I'm going to have to get something. My hair, you guys, I'm sorry. I look like I hanked in a hailstorm. I do. 'Tis the season, right? Boo. But, yeah, I'm going to have to work out a way to get that injection in his neck and properly. And, I mean, I can't just take the needle and do this. You have to pull up the hide. You have to, because it don't go in right if you don't. But I'm going to have his veterinarian to work with me to hopefully tomorrow and see if we can get something figured out on how I can do it by myself, because what I was doing in the very beginning, which he was doing amazing. It was a breeze. Those injections were a breeze, but he's bullying me. And I've got to figure out how to get a hold of him, pull the skin up, do the injection without him coming out. Like, I have him here, like, to where, like, his head is here. And I put his head like this and pull the hide up on the back of his neck. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's standing up by himself, Pull the hide up on the back of his neck to do that shot. And as I'm doing that, he starts backing up backward and turning to the side. And he, the little turd, he done that so terrible. The last time I gave him his injection in his neck, he done that so terrible, he bent the needle. Now, I got the insulin in him, but he bent the needle. And there was one time I did it, and part of the insulin came out. Well, it's just a failed procedure if that happens, because you don't know how much came out. You don't know how much more to try to inject to put back in him. You got to be careful. This diabetes thing is no joke. It is no joke. It's no joke with people, and it is likewise no joke with an animal either. So, with that being said, I've got a process that I've got to get figured out to see if I can't figure out a way, to do it so he's not, because, I've just got two hands. Hubby was here the other day, and I said, put your hands on his, his back end so he can't back up backward and get away from me. And hubby did that, but when he did that, Ollie whirled around this way. And Ollie's not all that fond of hubby anyway, and hubby's not all that fond of Ollie. And the connection that hubby and Ollie had, ever since I've had him, that connection that they had surrounded itself by food. Tiny little pieces of chicken or whatever hubby was eating, like meat wise, just meats. Tiny little bites of food from the kitchen table while hubby's eating, and we can't do that no more. So that kind of it ruined their relationship. But now he was barking at him then too. He still barks at him. It's the same thing. But now that Ollie is all dog food, he has to eat. He has to eat, or I cannot give him that injection. If he won't eat, if he refuses to eat, can't give him his injection. If he eats like a good boy, like he's supposed to, and normally he does, he has been lately, but even when he's a good boy and he eats of a morning and the evening, I'm having a hard time now getting that insulin in him correctly. And I can always tell if it didn't all go in, because you can smell it. Like it'll get on my hand. And it's like a major chemical, like this hair. This Ollie hair, and I know that's what it is. It's driving me crazy. But, lost my train of thought. Oh, you can smell it. It's like a really strong chemical. Ooh. Oh, it's just pungent. It smells terrible. But, yeah, you can tell when of a few little drops, or tiny little drops, came out, because it's strong. And then it seems like if I'm really not getting it in there correctly, I'm having problems, you guys. Don't you see? And then plus all this other stuff that's going on with one of our dear precious family members. But yeah, I'm having issues. I'm having problems. So yeah, it's like, of a morning, you guys, I'm not kidding you. Like when I wake up of a morning, a lot of times Ollie will still be asleep, and I'll be scrolling Facebook, just doing my thing, trying to get woke up. And I lay there, and I have gotten to the point to where, you guys, I swear, I actually dread getting up. I do. I dread getting up because I know that I have a whole process, a whole pluther of things that has to be done before I can even fix my cup of coffee. You take Ollie out to pee and poop. You come back in, you try your best to get Ollie to eat. If Ollie eats, great. If Ollie doesn't eat, then what are you supposed to do? You can't force it down him. Ollie doesn't do well for his shot. On a rare occasion right now, he does. If he does good on his shot, great. If he don't do good on his shot, well, what are you going to do? I've just got a lot of, just a lot of stuff. And then once I get him fed, once he gets his shot, then I can go and fix my coffee, get my Nature Valley breakfast bars that I eat every single morning. And yeah, it's a pain in the rear. But I lay there and I think, oh God, I dread getting up this morning. I dread going through this whole process. And I mean, you guys, this is going to be for the rest of his little life. It's going to be for the rest of my life till he's gone. It's left up to me to take care of him, and it's stressing me out, and it's making my anxiety go sky high. And I'm taking my anxiety meds big time, like I'm supposed to. I don't have to take them unless I need them. That's the good thing about that. And I don't. Unless I need them, I don't take them, because it's not, I don't like doing that. And it's the way it's prescribed to me. I take it when needed. You know what I'm saying? Here lately, I've been needing it. I really have. But yeah, it's just a lot of junk. Just junk that's got my brain just boggled down. And it is my favorite month of the whole entire year. It is my favorite time of the year. I love the fall Halloween season. I do so much. I adore it. I love Thanksgiving, and I love Christmas as well. It's just my time of the year, okay? But I really do. The fall season and Thanksgiving, the Thanksgiving holidays are my top favorite. Now, don't get me wrong, I love Christmas. But Christmas means everything to me, but there's just something about that first gathering together of your family. If you're still able to gather together with your family members, it's just that first gathering of the holiday season. And it's warm, it's inviting, and you have all your family around you, and some of them may drive you crazy. If they don't, then there's something wrong. Because some of mine do. They drive me nuts. But it's just that first gathering. It's getting together. The warm, just the toasty feeling of it, And then you've still got Christmas to look forward to. You know what I'm saying? And it seems like Christmas is wonderful as well. But it seems like at Christmas, it's like, well, this is it. And then you have New Year's. I'm not a New Year's fan. Never have been. Don't get me wrong. I'm thankful God's let me live from one year to the next, but I'm just not a fan of the New Year holiday. It's just aggravating. I just don't. It's just not me. It's just not my favorite. But anyway, yeah, just a lot going on right now. And different things. You know, Ollie is my thing that I'm having to focus on personally by myself and really, really stick to my guns on everything I'm doing. And I'm doing okay. It's just that Ollie's decided that he's not going to do okay no more. But then I have another, you know, the really serious situation with my family member, and keep me in your prayers, please. I know I say that a lot. I know I ask for prayers a lot. But we should all pray for everybody. You know, we should all pray for each other. That's my opinion. That is my humble opinion. We should all pray for one another. And I say it just about every video I make. And you all may get tired of hearing it, but I don't get tired of saying it because I mean it with all my heart. I wouldn't take anything in the world for my beliefs and the way I feel. I'm me. I'm me. Oh, and I was going to tell you all too. I think I might have told you last time. I did. I'll repeat it again. The Kansas Doll Show for 2026 may not happen for me. It may not, because hubby is 6. He just turned 67. And I'll be 61 in a couple of weeks. And hubby's got it in his head. He wants to take a cruise. He wants to go to the Bahamas. So, we're not rich. We don't have tons and tons of money. I wish we did, but we're blessed. So we have to choose. We have to pick and choose. So, I'm going to go on the cruise. He took me to Kansas. I'm going on the cruise with him. If everything works out, you know, that's a whole year off. I don't know, but yeah, that's the plans right now at this point. So yeah, yes. You guys, I think that's all. For now, anyway. I will get back with you all. I'll try my best to get back with you all as soon as I can. I'm not going to say like any certain day. I'm not going to say, oh, you'll see me tomorrow, because every time I do that, then you don't see me tomorrow, and there's a lot going on. Like I said, I've got to go to the post office tomorrow. I've got 2 packages to mail. I will probably go down this way, to this county, instead of going to this county or to the city. I'll probably go to the county and mail my 2 packages tomorrow, because that way I'll just be going to the county tomorrow and then to the city tomorrow evening for the vet appointment. And I don't want to go to take Ollie with me when I go to the post office, because when I go in to the post office, he has to sit in the truck with hubby, and he don't like it. He don't like sitting in the truck with hubby. Hubby don't mind. Ollie hates it. But anyway, with all of this stuff I've said, all this scatterbrained junk that I've told you all, I love you all. This video is already 33 minutes, 35 seconds, and I'm going to hush because I've said plenty. And I hope you all enjoyed my video today. Please, 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 please hang in there with me. And please forgive me. Please forgive me, because life is busy right now. Lots going on. And although I love my babies, I love this nursery, I love my surroundings in here so much. I love coming and making my videos. There are other things, there are priorities in our lives that take first place. You know what I'm saying? And my mind, I'm you know, I have a hard time getting out what I want to say and getting, you know, talking to you all. Just coming back here and standing, it just seems like a chore right now. And I know it's because I've got a lot on my plate. I know it is. But, yeah, just continue to remember us in your prayers. Me and Ollie for the Ollie situation, and then my dear family member, okay, for her situation, because it's not good. It's not good. It's hard, and it's hard for her, and it's hard for us, and you know, it just is what it is. It's a part of life, and there's nothing we can do about it. All we can do is pray, and all we can, I say all we can do. That's a good thing to do. We should pray anyway. But anyway, I'm going to let y'all go, and I'm going to hush. I love you all, and we will see you all again soon. I hope. I'm not leaving. I'm not going anywhere. If you go for several days on end and you've not seen me, if something bad comes up, if something major comes up in my life that I'm able to share with you all and tell you about, then I will. But don't worry about me. Things is going to work out. God is good. He takes care of us, and He loves us, and I love you all as well, and He loves you too. But I'm going to let you go. Me and Charlie are going to say goodbye. Thank you to my sweet, beautiful ladies who have purchased babies from me. Thank you for the last two that have finished paying off your babies. It's greatly, greatly appreciated. I'm trying to get me a little bit of Christmas money saved up. Hubby normally will help me some with some Christmas money, but he doesn't want to. But he does buy all the groceries, so, but I pay all the bills with my money. But with that being said, I'm trying to get me a little bit of Christmas money saved up. So if you have a baby with me, if it's in Layaway, if you don't mind, as soon as you're able, and I know money's tight, you guys. I know that it is. It's crazy. But as soon as you can, as soon as you possibly can, please, make payments on your Layaways with me. I don't mind Layawaying a baby. I don't mind waiting. But it's like I said, it is the holiday season, and I am trying to save up just a little bit of money if I at all possibly can. And nowadays, it takes a lot of money. And I've got a huge family. I mean, I've got 2 daughters. I've got 2 grandkids. I've got, I've just got a whole ton of people that I have to buy for. And like I said, if you have a Layaway, please make your payments to me as soon as you can. And I appreciate you all. I love you all. And we will see you all again in the next video. I love you all. Bye.